Israel needs our help.
Israel.
Israel sent us a DM and said, "Hey, Brown Bag, I need your help. I've been with my girlfriend for a year and 6 months. Lately, I've been thinking of proposing to my girl.
Nice.
Wow.
Simp.
We both have good communication with each other. She is for sure the one. I've never felt anything like this before. I was cheated on 2 times before in my last 2 relationships, and they were not great. She's the greatest person I've ever met, and she makes me happy every day. I would like to know if it's too early to propose or if I should wait a little longer. Please help me out, Brown Bag." Simple and straight to the point.
Yeah.
A year and a half.
I gotta know more.
A year and a half.
Year and a half.
18 months.
Keep your heart 3 stacks.
Keep your heart.
He's married in that music video. They're
He's
getting married.
getting married.
Yeah, he's about to.
Yeah.
But I'm telling him, keep his heart.
These girls are choosing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's saying
so
that even though they said that he CC'd every girl that he CC'd around town and said no. I hate to see you cry, but I'd rather see her smile. So he chose in that.
Yeah.
Even in that song.
he
He
did.
did.
Yeah.
He chose her.
Great song, by the way.
Yeah. Great song.
International
Beautiful
great
song. Yeah.
All right, what's his full name?
Israel.
Israel, you gotta tell us more, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Israel?
Izzy.
Not much. Just thinking about what should I do.
What's keeping you from doing it? What would be the reason not to do it?
Because if I'm being honest, I've talked to a couple of my friends, and they said the same thing. It's like it's too early.
Okay.
I know you've been through much, but like maybe you should wait. But like I said, I love this girl. You know, I really love her, and I want to make sure this is the one.
Yeah.
Make sure.
So your past is kind of keeping you from doing it. The fact that you've been cheated on and the fact that it's pretty early. Because I would assume that if you feel like, hey, I want to propose to her and there's nothing wrong with her, that you would just go ahead and do it. But there's something that's telling you not to do it.
Right. Yeah. Just because like in the past, I have been cheated before, and lately, I mean, it's really hard out here to start dating again.
Right.
Because obviously, like girls are just like I want a perfect man, and it's just like one of those things. Like we're all not perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We are not finished products.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Neither is she.
Israel.
Yeah.
With your previous relationships, did you ever also feel like, oh, I want to marry this girl?
Yes, I have, and I want to say one of them was Salvadorian. Sorry, Letty. But
What does that have to do with anything?
All right.
What the hell?
That's just a description. Yeah, what does that have to do
Why
with
do you
anything?
apologize for
because
that?
she was really perfect too. And then when I found out that she was working for this company, she was an assistant, and I guess throughout being the assistant in that company, like she cheated on me, and it just sucked, you know.
So and then the other one, you wanted to propose to her too?
Yeah, and this was like high school sweethearts, you know.
Okay.
We did that relationship for sure lasted for almost like 2 years,
Okay.
and then I guess like she cheated on me too, you know.
Was she Salvadorian too? Sorry, Letty.
No, this one was not Salvadorian. This one was actually Mexican.
Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
Letty.
Sorry.
I don't know why the Salvadorian one got the. I know. Got the smoke when you've
Hey, not
been
gonna
cheated
lie,
on by a
not gonna-
Mexican one too.
Not gonna lie, her mom made some good pupusas where I was like, dang, you know.
That made you stay because of it?
Okay.
The information you're telling us.
Yeah.
Okay, and the girl that you're with right now, is she Salvadorian?
No, she's actually American. She's white.
She's white.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
You know,
all
they don't
right.
cheat.
Well,
Okay, so this is my thing with you, brother. You've wanted to propose to your other 2 girlfriends too.
My boy's a lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
I was a lover.
Does your girl know that you either propose? Like, did either of them you got down on one knee for?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wait, so you wanted to, but you
So-
just never did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I never did until I just, like finding out secrets, and it was just hard.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, of course.
Israel, how old are you?
I'm 26. I'll be 27 this year.
Do you feel like you're getting older and you want to start a family? Like, is that something that crosses your mind?
Yeah, I always get that question from like my mom, my grandma, and my siblings. I mean, my siblings are really young, and it's just one of those things. Like my mom always asks me all the time. She's like, "Oh, when are you gonna give me a nieto?" And it's like, lady, first of all, kids are not cheap, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things.
Still your insurance, ma'am.
Isreal, I have another question. So, do you feel like you've been kind of planning a wedding in your head? You're just waiting for the bride. Is there like a certain like, man, I just want to, get to that part of my life already? Or is there like a certain rush for why you want to get married?
Yeah, like I said, it's always been in my mind. Lately, it has been more in my mind just because, like I said, I really love this girl, and then me and her have like the best communication ever, and it's just perfect. It's just one of those things. Like once you feel something special for that girl, it's just good.
Yeah.
And does she know that you want to get married? Like, has she said anything about it?
Like hinted anything?
Yeah. Lately, she was like, because not a couple months ago, we went to one of her friends' weddings, and she was like, "Oh, I want to get married." Like me and you have this, like, are really good with each other, and
did she catch the bouquet? Did she like kick people out of the way to catch it?
Surprisingly not. They didn't do that, so I was like, "Wow, okay."
Wow.
That would have been your
How
style.
dare you
Boy
guys.
wants a movie. He wants her to catch it and look at her and then be like,
Her next babe. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So how long ago were these relationships with you? One was high school, you said. And then you were with someone, the Salvadorian, Leti, that cheated on you. But her mom made great pupusas.
Yeah.
That was how long ago? Because you've been with this girl a year and some change, the new one.
Okay, so quick story. I met my girl at work. I don't want to say the company.
Oh, just
we
like
met
how
at
your
work.
ex...
She's
Oh.
not an assistant, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, good.
We met at a grocery store. I just barely got that job because my friend hooked me up with it.
You bagged her.
And yeah, he was the manager.
Really?
And then, yeah.
What grocery store?
And she was working there. And then one time,
Erewhon, Vaughn's, Albertsons, Ralph's,
John?
Target.
Ralph.
I love Ralph's.
Ralph's.
Ralph's always
romantic.
been there. Yeah.
They're romantic. They got flowers on entrance.
Yeah, the balloons,
Yeah, they do.
all of that. Ralph's is a good
There we
store.
go.
And then, like I said, she was working there. I was working there. And one time, like, we just ended up kicking it with each other. And then just from there, we just started talking.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
oh,
You guys kicked
good,
it off.
good old after
But
work
that
hangout?
doesn't answer my question, brother man. How long after your last girlfriend?
My last relationship was ending of COVID. End of COVID.
Okay, so
COVID's still here, brother.
2021?
Yeah,
COVID's
2021.
still
Okay.
2021. Okay, and then so you had some time to be single then, huh?
Yeah, I was single
Okay.
for a while.
Okay.
Oh,
All
good.
right.
That's
Yeah,
good.
That's good.
That's
That's good.
good.
He found himself.
Uh,
Yeah.
Is this the first girlfriend you had after the last one, or did you date in between?
No, I didn't date. I was just more focusing on myself.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to date, honestly, just because, like, if you get cheated on, it's just one of those things. It's just back of your head, you know. You can redeem yourself from that.
Yeah. And so you meet this girl. She's perfect. You guys communicate really well, which is really important in a relationship. A lot of people that are married are going to tell you communication is like the most essential part of keeping their relationship going and strong. So you guys have great communication. You've been with her a year and some change, and you're like, bro, I want to marry her. We just went to this wedding fever. Like we need this. We need this for us.
Sim.
Yeah.
He's in love.
Have you met
over
her
heels.
family?
I did actually. It was crazy because her dad was retiring, and she invited me. She's like, "Hey, my dad's retiring, and a couple of my family is gonna be there," and everybody was there. Technically, like her whole family. I met her whole family. I was just supposed to meet the dad and her parents, but I
met
met
everybody.
sister. Yeah, I just met everybody.
So
And
you're
it
like,
just
I'm in.
It
Yeah.
just felt like home.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does your family think of her?
My mom, she really likes her.
They
She
love
really
her.
likes her a lot.
La güera.
La güera.
La
güera.
güera.
Yeah.
What does
La
your family
güerita.
think of your girl?
They like her.
They love her.
La güerita. Yeah.
Does she have a mobile kitchen and cook for you anywhere?
Surprisingly, like no, but she cooks really good and she knows how to bake really good.
No way.
I'll say that. Yeah.
That must be
Bake.
nice.
Them green bean casseroles be hidden or what?
Okay. So if you were to propose to her, how would you do it? Have you thought about it?
I've thought about it. I've thought about it a lot, and it's one of those things. It's either at her house or at the beach.
At her house or at the beach? Lame. Do it right now.
On here?
That's
On
crazy.
air, on the radio.
On air
Yeah.
live.
Give me her phone number.
Yeah, give us her number. We'll call her.
You're not scared.
That's pretty
No,
She's the
that's
one.
not happening.
She's the one.
What?
We should want to talk to her.
Don't hesitate.
I called you guys for some advice.
It
We're
seems,
there.
like,
We're
it seems
there.
like you want us to tell you not to do it.
Well, like I said, it's just in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
It's just really hard.
So you don't like the option
There's
of not doing
something
it.
about you that doesn't want to
Yeah.
do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you have siblings?
I do. I'm the oldest one. Everybody
Okay.
is young right now.
Do you feel like you've seen enough of the world? You've
Traveled,
traveled enough.
seen the options.
Yeah, I've traveled here and there. I will say I can't travel out of the country, but I will. Like I've been in the U.S.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Do it
visited.
now, bro.
Oh,
it's a scary
I see
time.
what you're doing
Oh,
now.
I see what he's doing. Get married right now,
By the
brother.
way-
Get married right
He's
now.
locking in the papers.
By the way, you can travel outside of the country. You just can't come,
Come
back.
back. Yeah.
That's the trick.
Lock him in, brother.
Yes, lock
Lock
in those
it
papers.
in.
Lock
Señorita.
it in. Con la güera.
Abuelita.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
the issue is that you low-key want to get married with every girl that you're with.
There's no problem with
Since
that.
high
I see why
school.
now.
Yeah, there's no problem with that.
You are nice. I'd like to marry you.
Yeah. So we gotta help you out with that. I don't know. There's some reservation, bro, that you're not telling
Yeah,
us.
it seems like he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something
Otherwise,
there.
you would have already done it.
We would have called her right
I know,
now.
but I mean, a year and a half is a little quick.
Well,
It is,
he's young.
but he's already He's
When you
already
know,
had that.
bro.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. If
Yeah,
you're in
but
love,
he's
you're in
known
love.
3 times.
If you know, you know. I was about
Well,
to
that's
say.
the thing.
Sometimes you know 3 times.
Yeah.
So it's not about the quickness. It's about the him. It's his pattern.
Fool me
Yeah.
one time, shame on you. Fool me
Yeah.
twice, put the blame on you.
Fool me
Third
3
time's
times.
a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
You got the whole quote wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm quoting J. Cole. Whatever.
He still got it
Yeah.
wrong.
It was
he quoted
George
Bush.
Okay. Let's help him out. Should
Yeah.
he propose to his girl? You know, they've been together a year and some change. They have great communication. He feels like she's the one. She also wants to get married. They've been to a wedding recently. However, the past 2 girlfriends he's had have kind of shell-shocked him a little bit.
Yeah.
He's been cheated on by both of them. He's also wanted to marry both of them. So he's just wondering, like, is this just my feelings or is this a real thing, you know?
Yeah.
Also, he cannot travel too much outside of the country.
Yeah.
And so that could be like a pro to get married, right? To
Why
get
he
that
wants to get
settled in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He watched a lot of novelas, I feel. Growing
Yeah.
up.
He didn't he didn't say that he really dated after. So this is like probably like his third girl he's been with, and that's like.
So what happens?
I know, but
Not a
it's
bad
like,
thing.
and I asked him like, I tried to get like, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to ask on air,
Right.
but like, did you like see enough of the world?
Bro,
You know, did you
imagine someone
date
telling
enough?
your girl who's young,
Yeah.
hey, are you sure you want to marry Vic? You don't want to travel more? You don't want to date more? It's like she's,
That's a
You know what I'm
conversation
saying?
that happens.
Yeah, but this guy.
because she's way younger than he is.
a little bit, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, like a year, but like it's. But
if
still,
you were to want to
You're
marry
giving
her,
her- yeah.
be like, hey, are you sure, Jordan? Or you don't want to go travel the world? You don't want to go try other fish in the sea before?
no, that's different. That's different.
But you're giving him the
You're
same
telling
advice.
No, but I mean, like my girl, she has a kid. Like I know, like she's lived life before me.
Different circumstances.
Different circumstances. Like this dude,
I don't
kind of, like, I starting to think like, okay, like he just is in love with the girl in front of him.
Yeah.
He's
You
a
know what
hard
I'm saying?
lover.
Like he loves hard, and
Right.
it's like any girl. Oh, like.
Well,
like
I
this
agree
girl.
with you, but
Yeah.
you're putting it to age. You're putting it to.
It's
are
not
you
as much
sure
age
you're
as
gonna-
experience.
Got it.
You know, but it's part just because of the things he said. Like, oh, I didn't really date after
Oh,
this,
okay.
and it's like, and I was in a relationship
Yeah.
for this long, and then this long.
I guess people telling him he's too young would be a little bit weird for me because it's like, all right, you know
Yeah, I
when
don't
you
think
know.
the
Yeah.
age is
Uh,
anything.
and he seems to be, what do you say, 26?
Yeah.
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 It's not bad.
Some people
Yeah.
get married at like 18, 19, 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Right
get
after high
very-
school.
Very young.
So I wouldn't say it's too much on age.
Yeah. But he needs to
I
lock in
think-
that
yeah,
It
password.
would be more on like, are you ready? Is that person ready? Is
Yeah.
that your person type of deal?
Yeah.
I think is that your person is for me like the biggest thing because it feels like when he's in love, like that's his person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if he's like figuring out like what really is that he likes.
Yeah, she communicates.
That's
No,
the only
they
thing he
communicate
says.
La
really well.
güerita.
What
Yeah.
else? You know?
She cooks and
I
bakes.
asked. Ask him.
He
Hey,
won't say
bro,
anything.
what else besides that you guys communicate well makes her the one?
What else makes her like in your eyes the one? Obviously she communicates, but besides
She cooks
communication,
and bakes.
what else is there? Like, is there like family values or what is it that you're like, okay, I want to marry
This is
this
it.
one?
Papeles.
Well, like, yeah, you could say, because oh man, it's just for her, like she's been through a lot too, and just to start over, it looks like she doesn't want to do that again.
Why are you stuttering?
And
You don't seem confident in this
why
at
am I
all.
stuttering?
Yeah, you don't seem confident
No.
at all.
Okay, because I asked her before. And she's like, okay, because I asked her, when would you like to get married soon, or what's the deal? And then I asked her, I was like, what if I propose to you like in the next couple months? And she's like, oh, it's too early.
Oh. So it's
Got
too
it.
early for
So
her.
she
Well,
doesn't
it's not-
want right now.
But are they gonna tell you?
What?
Like, yeah, I do propose in 3 months.
No, yeah, girls want to
Like-
get married tomorrow if they could.
So it's like I don't know.
Like-
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is
I'm
it
like,
like a code?
My ring finger is cold.
Yeah. When you start dating a girl,
Where's it at?
Yeah.
It's like, Letty, this is our second date. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the next time. I will ask later. Okay, so you've asked her, you've kind of brought up the question, and it seems that she's hesitant. You're ready to go, she's hesitant.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then I've like low key, I've said like, hey, like, what's your size of your ring,
Mm-hmm.
or like, what's like the
Yeah.
average, of the ring? Like,
She
would
knows
you,
where your
that
head's
you
at.
like?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've asked her, I was like, hey, like, what size of ring do you have? Like, are you, or like, what's the budget for you that you think it's like affordable?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, it's not about the price. It's as long as like it's something nice. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's nice. You thought of it, all of that. So she's giving you answers, and then you guys were at the wedding, and it seemed like, wow, she wants it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you thought about asking her parents like for their daughter's hand in marriage?
You know, I've had that going through my head so many times, and it's really hard because the other day on Sunday, we went bike riding with their parents, and I brought something up about weddings, and and her mom was like, oh, like, I have an extra wedding. Whoever gets married next, like, should have it. And in my head, I was like, oh,
Have
wow.
an extra what?
Extra wedding dress?
An extra,
Or-
extra wedding ring. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
oh.
two wedding rings.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things I was like, oh, okay, so I think it's on the line for me or something. I don't know.
Wait, do you live?
Yeah, what the? You're a little bit. I'm trying to get information to help you, bro. You're just a little bit weird, huh? They think you're weird. You're a little bit weird.
I
This
think
is like,
no.
here's my chance. Oh.
Actually, Israel,
My boy is losing it in his
Israel.
mind. He's
Israel.
like,
Yeah.
Israel's a
Yeah.
nice guy.
you
Yeah,
collect
he's a
Funko
nice guy.
Pops or what's your what do you collect?
Oh, I actually do collect, like, action figures. Not action figures, but
Can tell.
I
statues.
know it.
Yeah,
Statues.
statues.
Season 7, episode 6.
Not gonna lie, my statues are worth almost 10 grand right now.
Wow, that's
Wow.
great
Trade
for a
them in and
ring.
get a ring.
No, this is a
That's how
collect-
you'll know if you're ready.
This is collector's item.
Hey, bro, I know you can't travel outside of the U.S. and come back, but bro, get outside your room, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and just for the
out?
record, this is somebody that you know for real, right?
Yeah, this is a real person. This
She's
is
not
a
an
real
AI
person.
person, right?
That?
Like you know her, like
Yeah.
you know her, and she knows she's in a relationship with you.
Yeah.
And it was an actual grocery store, not like a Roblox grocery
Yeah.
store, right?
We met at a Roblox dance party.
All right, Israel. All right, Israel.
Israel's cool. Israel's cool.
Hey, Israel.
Israel's been with the Latinas. They both cheated on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vergüenzas. Okay.
Yeah.
The white girl, boom, she communicates. She does what you couldn't do.
She bakes.
Okay.
She rides
Rosa
bikes.
Yeah.
and Silvia.
Híjoles.
Okay. Israel's ready to just make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
She has told him like it's a little bit too soon. How long you guys been together? A year and 6 months?
A year and a half.
A year and a half? Israel?
Yeah. Year and a
Okay.
half.
You've
Okay.
even like mentioned like, hey, what kind of ring do you want? And she's like, oh, I just make it special. And if I were to propose to you in the next couple months, what would you say? Izzy, it's a little bit too soon for that. you know? And then so now it's kind of like, and then your friends tell you the same.
Yeah, I talked to one of my best friends, my best friend from like when I got out of high school, and he told me just probably get her like a promise ring or something.
Yeah, that's a good
Give
thing.
your Lord of the Rings ring from the
You're a
episode.
Jonas brother, aren't you?
Frodo, get her the ring, bro.
All right. Give her a promise ring. I guess you need to know how to make sure that it's real before proposing, because there's been other girls you've been with that you've also thought and they've done you dirty. So I guess that's a good question as a guy. When do you know that like everything is right, but what's that like security part of this should be the person I propose to? You know, like is it a test?
Run her through a series of tests.
Is it like in A Bronx Tale, like the test of like, do they open up the
Oh,
door?
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
are you guys comfortable maybe talking about finances? Like, have you guys talked about like how like your life is gonna be built and
where you
set
gonna
up?
live.
Yeah, I guess what are those things that he needs to like mark off before he knows like this is secure? Because granted, he is going off of his feelings. He has an experienced life, you know. Like, so he needs, I guess, that insight from men that have proposed when they knew it was time to propose, how they got over maybe a past with other people in order to be for real with this person. All right, let's help him out there. All right, let's go to Monster. Monster from Louisiana. Monster, what's up, Monster?
What's good?
What's good? How y'all doing? Love you guys, man.
Oh, love you back. Monster, you're all the way in Louisiana. How'd you hear about us?
All right, so look, we've been out here for about 9 months now.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so you moved from
But we
out this
are
way.
from Louisiana. Yep.
Oh, you're out here. You're in LA.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's go.
gotcha,
Monster.
gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
glad to have you, bro.
Yes.
Glad to have you. Monster, talk to us. What would you tell our guy Isreal in this situation?
I would tell him go for it. I mean, love nowadays, it's on a conditional basis. It's all about what you can do for me or what you bring to the table. But, I mean, if you truly feel in your heart that this is something that you want to pursue, then, hey, jump for it. Because, I mean, nowadays it's just really about who you pick to choose to go through this with.
Right. So when did you know for your wife that it was time?
The minute I seen her, to be honest with you, I used to drive for City Cab, and I was actually dropping a regular off. I picked her up many days throughout the week to bring her to work, and as I was dropping her off, I seen my wife in the store, and immediately, like you see, I got choked up. Yeah, immediately I was like, I gotta have her. And 4 months later, we got married.
Wow.
4 months later? I'm not mad. All right, 4 months later, you guys got married, and do you have kids now?
Yep, 5 kids together.
5.
Wow.
Kids.
Yep.
That's
They're
awesome.
steppers.
How do you make? And 5 kids out here is big for
That's
to
a
move
lot.
from Louisiana to California. That's a very big step with that many kids.
I know Monster got a Monster bank account.
Hey, I wish, but to be honest with you, I was going through some things, and I ended up getting custody of my oldest baby. See, altogether I have 13 kids.
Monster.
And
What?
We get it. We get it now, Monster.
Oh.
El monstruo. Let's go. Let's go, Monster. So, hey, when he knows, he knows. Take advice. You don't.
13?
There's not a man that has 13 kids that doesn't give good advice, okay?
True.
Maybe one of them is not wrap it up, but
Yeah, I don't know about
but
He knows how to talk
you
to
take
women.
this man's advice, okay?
true.
All right, thank you, Monster. Thank you for calling in.
He's just laughing.
yes, thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
appreciate
do you ever forget their names? Can you name all 13?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I have Alasia, Kamani, Josiah, Messiah. I have King, Kinsley, Fantasy, Legacy, Talea, Amoris. I have Zanaria. I have Jadius. I'm serious. See, look, it's yeah.
They're helping you. You're not helping. Dad, the kid's like, Dad, you're missing me. I'm over here. You're missing Junior.
Hey, look, no, I got them all. Hey, Kamara was the last one.
That's a good dad right there. That's a good dad right there. Hold on the line, bro. Hold on the line. That's tight. That's tight.
14 kids.
13
kids.
Don't put another one on.
Yeah, chill.
So right now we're asking married men when they knew it was time
Yes.
to propose. He proposed after 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Jorge in Los Angeles. Jorge, good morning.
Hey, what's going on? Good morning.
His spidey senses were tingling.
Jorge.
Is this mic on? Are you guys putting some bass in my voice?
Yeah, no, you sound great. You sound great. So
All
when
right,
did you like? Tell me your story. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, my story. Oh, man. You know, my lovely bride-to-be that didn't know she was a bride-to-be, and I, you know, we took the fast lane. You know what I'm saying? But the fast lane to love.
Oh,
You know,
oh my gosh. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go.
The fast lane to love, contrary to anything else that someone might deduce given the situation, or deduct rather.
Get ready, guys.
But-
My husband's really smart and he talks like this. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
That said, yeah, when we got the great news that we had a little bundle of joy on the way. It was confirmation of everything that was already, you know, aligning.
So we got pregnant
that's
after
it.
like 3 months.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
that's when you knew you were going to propose to me.
That was confirmation.
Oh,
Confirmation.
okay.
I already knew.
Confirmation.
How did he said? Yeah.
Ah.
See, like I said, all the ducks were falling into a row, and everything was in alignment. So the trajectory was already on the way. The confirmation was a little guy.
Yes.
You know, so once we got that confirmation, I said, you know what? We can't be playing house. We got to do this for real. And so, you know, around the time Easter came, I said, I thought it'd be a good idea to do, you know, proposal for Easter. Your mom, you know, gave me a little advice on how we could do it. And sure enough, a Fabergé-like egg, you know, came through the mail. Got the ring, and when we had our Easter party at our house, that's when that's when I took the leap of faith, which I don't regret. And yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice.
Jorge. What do you want for dinner, babe? What do you want for dinner?
Mobile kitchen.
I got you, babe. And then what do you want for dessert? Wait. It was like a year. It was like a year and some change that you proposed to me, no? Well, it's like no. Because we got pregnant at 3 months that we're together. Then we had Jorgito that December. Then the April after that, he proposed to me. So it was like a year and some change.
All right.
So
a little bit and some change, but you know, the craziest thing about that proposal is that I honestly thought that it was something seemingly normal to do on Easter, like people would do the proposal with an Easter egg. I didn't think it was completely groundbreaking, but the fact that that proposal ended up going viral was kind of crazy. You know, like it ended up in Good Morning America.
Say that.
It ended up on People magazine, and also one of the largest publications, news publications in Russia, of all places.
They have Easter there.
Russia?
Yeah, they like Fabergé eggs
Yeah, so
over there.
it's literally crazy because if you search on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you'll find plenty of people, you know, that propose in the same fashion.
On Easter.
So I don't know, maybe something dope, you know, to highlight what we did.
Yeah.
And I must admit, like I told when People magazine reached out, it's a Fabergé like egg. We did not got it like that. It's not a Fabergé egg.
So I guess Fabergé eggs are very rare. Right?
Yeah.
But it looks like a Fabergé egg. So it's like a replica Fabergé egg, right?
Do you type in
Yeah.
proposal Easter egg hunt? One of the
Hey,
first
so-
videos?
But let me clarify. The ring is real.
Okay. Well, when did you know? What this one wants to know
Izzy wants
is
to
when
know,
did
yeah.
you know? Because he wants to propose to his girl. It's been a year and some change. He knows she's the one, although he's had a past with other girls where they've also been the one. So then he doesn't know, like, okay, am I just tripping? Is it my feelings? They've been a year in. So did you have that moment where you're like, I have to propose to her?
Jose said-
Or was it
Jorge
just because Jorgito was born?
Said get her pregnant.
Oh no, I mean everybody has their own qualifiers as to when they feel it is, but I think you gotta just trust your instinct. You know, you gotta trust your gut instinct on when it's right. And how old is this person that is
Like
as in-
27,
that's in
28.
question?
27, 28.
27, 28? Yeah, I mean, if he feels it and it like this is the person he's supposed to be with for the entirety of his life, you know, he gotta take a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? No risk, no reward.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
So
There you go.
you gotta do it.
My man.
There's
Okay.
this-
All right, bye,
there's
babe.
this guy-
There's the show. Has
Hold
the,
on. This guy got kids and everything with
No,
with
no,
Okay, no kids.
Yeah, so do it.
do
Come
it.
on, even more reason.
Let's do it. I don't know how that
scared.
would have been different.
Even
Thank you,
more
babe.
reason,
Thank you,
yeah.
Jorge, for calling in.
Thank you.
Wow.
Beautiful story.
Might be the way, the alignment of the stars.
You better stop. That's
him.
how he talks, okay?
Yes.
You leave him
The
alone.
That's why she
peripheral
loves
vision
him.
That's why I love him.
of my
That's
future.
her man.
He
with my
speaks to me
wife.
like just so special,
Yeah,
okay?
he talks
They
cool. I wish I could
communicate.
talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows super huge words,
Yeah. He
does.
multiple syllable words,
The
bruh.
octagon and the square with the sky.
Shut up.
The deuce, homie.
Yeah, deduce from that.
The deuce and
All right, where's this fool at? Hey, Israel, do it.
Israel.
Israel.
Alrighty, sounds good.
No risk.
Already?
Israel, no risk. No risk, no
easy.
reward, bro.
Look.
The worst that can happen, she say no.
And then you break
And
up.
then you know.
Yeah.
And then you
I
become a
forgot to
savage.
say this. She is older than just by 1 year. She is older than me.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nothing.
Just
Yeah,
by
that's
1
fine.
year.
Not major. Not
Yeah.
major.
Have you had those combos with her, like about where you want to live, how many kids, all that stuff?
She doesn't want kids at the moment.
At the
and
moment?
It's because we still are looking for a place to live with each other.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just we got to take it slow by slow, you know.
Don't
Yeah.
tell your mom she doesn't want kids, bro.
Right now.
Right now.
She
right
wants
now.
kid, which it seems like your girl's responsible. She wants you guys to have your own place. She wants it to be set before you guys move on. And all that stuff is workoutable. Just know all of that stuff can come into play once you guys
Right.
step into that together, okay?
Alrighty. Yeah, 'cause I talked to her of like, hey, like when's the next vacation? What do you want to do? Like, what's the plan? And it's like, she just said, let's just take it slow by slow.
Where you
I was
going?
like,
You
okay.
gotta tell her. You can't ask her. You gotta tell her. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Where you going on vacation? You can't leave the country.
You leave him alone.
You
There's
can
places.
still travel.
Hey,
You can
There's
go to
Hey.
places
Hawaii.
you can go.
They can
like,
go to Montana, bro.
they can
Visit
go to
her
Venice
family.
Beach, you jerk.
Palm
can go to-
Springs.
Carolina
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah,
Look,
Catalina.
They can go to Butte,
Oh,
Wyoming.
Trey,
All right.
Trey in Compton. Trey, what's up, Trey?
What up, Trey?
What's the deal?
Trey, talk to
Trey.
us. You went through the same thing. You were with your girl for a year and a half, and you got married.
Yeah, so I was literally almost in the same exact position. Like there was two situations where I like proposed and it just didn't work out. But with this one, it's like Monster said, bro. It's like as soon as I met her, I knew. You know, I was terrified. So I was, being what's the word, with the extracurricular activities for a while.
Oh, okay.
I feel it.
But I wisened up. You know what I mean? I seen that she had everything that I wanted. She offered everything that others didn't. And I was like, bro, like you gotta smarten up, or you're gonna lose a good one.
Let's
Wow.
go. So you're kind of saying the same thing, like trust your gut. Like you gotta know this is
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a
like,
feeling.
honestly,
It's internal. It's a you thing.
Yeah. When you know, you'll know. I know it's like people say that, and I didn't understand it for a long time until I felt it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there is a but with this one because I just got some new information.
Oh.
Like, if she's not ready to, don't pressure her because then you'll lose her. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like
True.
even if you know, you gotta be
Yeah.
sure that she's with it,
Yeah.
or else you're gonna scare her
Yeah,
away.
because you could be down. Yeah, you could be down, but she's not, and then it's like, well, now it's awkward. You know? So
Yeah.
Okay,
You
and
gotta
you're
be
someone
careful
that
with that, but-
you knew with two other girls too.
What?
Yeah.
no, I thought I knew. One of them
You
I was
thought
like,
I-
God,
but you
God.
proposed.
Yeah.
You actually proposed to two other girls. You said.
Yeah. One of them, I was kind of pressured. She kept doing the, what you said, my ring finger
My
is
ring
cold.
finger's cold.
Oh, that one don't count.
So I
He
thought
fell for
I
it.
kinda had to, but the other one, I thought I was for sure. But this one, nah.
No.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
All right. do you keep the ring?
Yeah.
Do you keep the ring from the one that said like the first one you proposed to?
Oh no! Oh no! You don't do that.
Smart
No.
choice. Smart man. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
no, you don't give somebody a ring that you gave to somebody else.
I know, but I'm saying, like, did you get it back at least?
No, that's theirs. I mean, you
Oh
can.
my God, that
No.
makes me so bad.
That's what I
Trey's
meant.
Trey's a good dude.
Trey. So
Oh,
Trey
Trey.
is 1, 2. Trey times is the charm, right?
Yes. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Three.
Let's go, Trey.
This
Let's go,
guy.
Trey. Do it. It's
Do
the
it, why not?
experience.
Yeah.
It's the experience. You're young enough.
the
There's no
experience?
crazy ties
Yeah.
like kids.
Yeah, why not?
like do it for the experience.
Oh.
There's nothing like doing something for the third time.
Yeah. Could you do it like a replica ring right now? And
Promise
not
ring.
like the for real ring?
Nah, that's half stepping. That's half stepping.
You do like a
Because what
promise
if it
ring.
don't work out?
So what?
You're down 10 grand.
Jump it. Yeah. Oh,
okay,
well,
so-
he'll sell another trophy. or
Another
collection.
trophy.
Yeah.
What is
Okay,
it?
what if he does do it right and then she says I'm not ready? Does that ruin the situation?
Yes.
Or are you just like, okay, I'm gonna wait and
Nah,
go back
it's
to the
done.
drawing board?
It's done. You're leaving if she says she's not ready, brother, but high risk, high reward, all right? All right, Israel?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So
That
you stand
is
down.
sound.
You're still worth it. You're the
There-
prize, brother.
yeah.
You are the
You're
prize.
the prize.
The Homie Helpline.